And there he sits by the bedside table, rocking the bell. The cat's in the cradle, and I don't know what I got to do to get over there. Well, the cat's in. Whoa, Roger died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I sure wondering.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Loki Hates You. This is Terrible Advice with Loki Hates You. It is January 23rd, 2017, and this is Thor.
Hey, guys.
He's not the Thor that you may be expecting, but he's...
It depends on which Thor you expect.
Yeah, he's Thor. Just believe me, we don't have to get into this conversation again. Is your name really Thor?
Yes, it is. Thorbjorn is my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorbjorn means Thor bear.
Thor bear.
Like a little bear.
Yeah.
Only a big bear
But
because it's Thor.
But hugs.
Yeah. So, Thor is a cosplayer.
Hi, Amada.
Now, do you have you got your acting page, right?
I don't actually have a page for it, but the Twitters and the Instagrams and all that stuff is the same.
Is that as Thor Bjorn, or is that Thor?
Thornai. It's all Thornai everywhere.
And Nye is spelled K with a K.
K-N-A-I.
So if you guys want to check out Thor, he's
At
the
Thor.
swirly
K-N-A-I.
swirly A.
Swirly A.
Yeah.
Thorknai.
So do that.
Yay.
So guys, we do have one question that we're going to be addressing today. It's going to be a quick one, only 30 minutes long. Nikki is our caller, but before we go, Nikki, just start calling in now and we'll get to your question when you actually do call in. So, hi Chris, hi Karen, hi Jamie, hi Nikki, and who else is here? Hi Amada, my love. Okay. Here she comes. Hey, Nikki, how's it going?
Hi! It's going well. How are you?
I'm good. So
And you have a Thor. That's cool.
yes,
Greetings.
yeah. So, so we're both going to be advising you today. Think long and hard about what it is that you need help with, and we're gonna probably not think very long or hard at all about what it is that you need to know about your problem.
Yeah, and nothing's too juvenile either. It's cool. I once upon a time did a relationship advice column for a teen magazine in Norway. So you can basically call me an expert.
So
yeah,
we can advise you as in two different languages and even in broken Spanish if I can muster it.
Yes.
So Nikki, what's your dilemma?
Well, my brother has a dog. He's a cute little Yorkshire Terrier Shih Tzu mix. And he's a pretty lovable dog, but for some reason, he always barks at me the second he sees me. Not meanly, like when he meets someone new, but it's almost like, who are you? Oh wait, I know who you are. I'm angry at you. Wait, no, I'm not angry at you. Hi. And I don't know why. I'm the only one he does it to.
Do you have
Everyone else, he just a little tail wag and happy bark, but I get the angry bark.
You first. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
What's the dog's name?
His name's Toby.
That's pretty cute.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Toby?
I used to be
Yeah.
Toby when people didn't know my name and couldn't
When
spell
they
Torbjorn
didn't-
back when
when
I was
they-
like 5 years old.
Oh, Torbjorn? Yeah, that's Toby.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
American.
Yeah.
In dumb American, Thor is Toby. So what did you want to ask?
Oh no, I was asking. Yeah, do you have impure thoughts about this dog? Like, do you want, not in that sense, but like in like, are you thinking that you want to harm it? Because sometimes they
Only
can
give him
smell
butt
that.
scratches.
Huh?
Butt scratch.
You just want to
Okay.
scratch its butt. That's the most impure thing you wanna
That's-
do
yeah.
maliciously to this dog.
My next
Yeah.
suggestion then is just sacrifices to the old gods. I mean, there's always a thing that you can do.
Have you been maintaining your relationship with our Dark Lord Cthulhu?
'Cause if not,
I might have been lapsing on that. My bad.
yeah.
Well, so are you getting, when this dog is barking, is he like head down, tail up, like kind of looking at you wide-eyed, or is he doing like a little bit of growling and like, does it seem aggressive at all?
It's not aggressive. It's more
It doesn't
I almost want to
remember you?
say territorial, but
Right.
not aggressive. It's like he's usually sitting,
Uh,
and then he just goes like, bark, 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 bark.
and what
And then he'll
happens?
stop. I'll say, hi, Toby, come see me. And he's like, bark, bark, bark. It's like he's talking angrily.
Does he get scared when you like go up to him and reintroduce yourself, or is he
No.
just does he shut up then?
Well, usually when I go and actually pet him, then he shuts up. But it's the weirdest thing. We don't know why he does this, because everyone else, he doesn't do it.
Do you every time he barks at you? Do you go up and pet him? Because that might be why.
No. Sometimes I just ignore him.
Okay, and then he just keeps barking.
He just keeps barking, and then he'll do a little woof, and then go do something else.
And that is why I don't have pets.
Yeah. All right. So here's the best real advice I have is do you have cable at your house?
Yes.
Okay. Animal Planet, you gotta marathon The Dog Whisperer. Like, you gotta go and watch like 3 or 4 seasons of. What is that? Is that me?
Oh, maybe it's me. I don't know.
Oh, is your phone? Can you guys
Heimdall
hear
is
that?
calling. Hold on.
Yeah.
No.
So, if you can marathon just like a million episodes of the, I don't think it's you. Is it interference? Oh man, I don't know. Anyways, are you guys hearing that buzzing? Can you hear that?
I can hear. Might be my mic.
Yeah, I think it's your mic.
Oh, it was you.
Oh, god damn it! Okay, so first
sorry.
piece of advice is get a new goddamn microphone.
Yeah.
Secondly, is you got to get on top of Caesar. What's his name? Caesar Romero.
Caesar Milan.
No, not Caesar. Do not. Let's not be those white guys that are like, what's Caesar's name? Caesar Chavez.
Yeah.
No, Caesar Romero.
Caesar Milan.
Caesar Milan. Oh, I know somebody
Yes.
named Caesar Romero. That's why. Caesar Milan. So you want to get as much input from the Dog Whisperer as possible. And you also want to look as much like the Dog Whisperer as possible. So
No.
no, you gotta listen. Listen, you called and asked for this. So if you can, I need you to just pencil in like a little tiny like mustache and goatee and like a little fade haircut. Like even if it's a wig or it's just temporary, like get some eyeliner. Yeah, let's see this happen right now.
There you are.
That's about as
Wow.
much as I'm going to do, because I'm not changing my hair.
So I'm pretty sure he's not going to bark at all now.
Yep, I think that'll do
Okay.
it. Honestly, if you make sure that every time you come in the house, that's your look.
Do you always have, on another note, do you have this hair color all the time, or has it changed a lot?
It used to be platinum, then I thought, I want to be blue.
Because
And
maybe
then
it's like
I've been blue
scared
ever
of the
since.
color blue or something super mundane like that.
I like
Dogs are
blue.
weird.
I have to touch it up, it's faded quite a bit.
All right, now you've got the mustache. I gotta tell you, it's not gonna work unless you have a goatee as well.
Yes.
There.
Especially the triangle one. That's solid. That's
Yep.
solid.
See, how attached are you to those glasses? Because I feel like you could also just like take your glasses off and give yourself just some new like Coke bottle glasses.
I do need new glasses, but I don't think I'll go that far. Like, they're all broken.
Can we get a Marilyn Monroe mole while we're here, just in case Caesar Milan has one of those?
I don't think so, but I almost kind of have one. You can't see it very well. It's there
It's the wrong
normally.
side. I'm kidding. It's not.
This
it's
may
in the
be
wrong
my
space,
favorite
but-
advice podcast yet.
There.
If you write the dog's name in your forehead.
I'm not going that far.
Have you ever seen Summer of Sam?
No.
Oh man. Okay, so you've got your Caesar Milan look right now. He also has a certain noise he makes, and I think it's like or something like that.
Oh, to the dog.
It's
Yeah.
That might work, actually.
I would try that first. Try the little noise first. If that doesn't work, you've got to just keep rolling the dice with weird noises. Dogs are gonna they're gonna react to that. So just don't. Well, try like one of these, or like just go through the motions. In middle school, this was a big one. That one, like, dogs might get along, you might think that has something to do with wet food and get really excited and happy about it. So give that a shot. What other weird noises? This one?
Yeah, that's actually, we call that the Toby call, because he'll actually respond to that.
The big fart noise?
Yeah, it's what my brother trained him to respond to.
Okay.
The danger...
It's the Toby call.
The danger of that is you may at some point lose the ability to use your voice, either from a temporary case of laryngitis or because at some point you may end up, smoking too much and not having a voice anymore. So I'm going to need you to just have a fart sound ready otherwise as well. Just keep one chambered at all time. So when you walk in the room, that dog starts giving you some lip, you walk right up to his face, do an about face, and just wham, right into the nose. And dogs
I fart
love
in his
that
general
shit.
direction.
Yeah.
General direction on his face. Yeah.
Any further? What else do you think works with dogs? Barky dogs.
I don't know. Have you given him treats ever? Like.
Tons.
Okay.
Though I don't give him people food.
So it feels like, like when you meet him and stuff, so that he thinks that you're good news as opposed to he feels threatened by you. But I also don't want to encourage you to, like, reward his barky behavior too much either. I think I would just try that very, very scarcely if nothing else works.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you can't go wrong with the noises. I would get really into, like,
maybe get a megaphone.
Yeah, a lot of hip-hop artists are also great with this, where they can come up with, like, just whatever noise they want, and just be like, yo, dog, ooh, ooh, and, like, see if he likes that or not, and just be like, chill! Yeah. Like, just rap noises in general.
Loudly.
Yeah, flow with them a little, yeah, come on. And just, like, give them a little time to react to it and see what happens.
That's great advice. I think I'd go with that.
Do you have makeup wipes available at all times?
No. I'm actually going to have to go wash my face right after this.
Yeah, that's just eyeliner that you put on your face, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just eyeliner.
Okay.
I just happened to have not put it away last time I used it, so it was handy, and I just did it. Peer pressure, no.
I'm glad you had it available because it really brightened my day that you could take my advice so wholeheartedly to right here on this very broadcast.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else, Nikki, that you wanna talk about other than the different weird noises and fake mustaches and goatees that you need to draw on your face every time you see your brother's dog?
No, but I finally got the foam base of the deer head done.
Do you have it with you?
Mostly. One sec.
For everyone that's just tuning in, one of Nikki's first call-ins concerned costume commission that she's taken, an anthro commission where she's making a head of a deer for a friend. So
yeah,
here we are. It's a mascot deer head.
Oh, that's so cute.
Is that mouth going to be movable? Is that going to like?
I'm going to attempt it, but I haven't managed to do that before. The most advanced I've ever managed was the follow me eyes with the optical illusion.
All right.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say very nice work.
Yeah.
Looks like it's coming together well. And that's all batting, right?
Yeah, it's the insulation that you put in outdoor furniture because it doesn't mold and it washes well.
Cool. What is there anything keeping it all structurally?
Glue?
Just glue and appropriate darts, folds, layers.
Okay, so it's all about how it's cut and stuff. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for tuning in and for participating today. We're hoping to see more progress as your deer head progresses, and we're also hoping to see you with more facial hair next time, so that we
and the buzz cut.
Yeah, and maybe like a gold chain and like a Henley.
Right, yeah.
I think that's his look, is like a Henley.
And a gold chain.
Yeah. You're wearing a Henley today, so it's a good. I wear Henleys quite a bit.
Superheroes wear Henleys.
That's right. Off-duty superheroes.
Yep.
So, Nikki, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
All right, so Jamie has written in. Let me see if check in with you and everyone about what is going on. So, Jamie, if you want to call in, I'm gonna send you a link right now, and we will maybe see your face in a couple of moments. But please call in with advice and not just to have a conversation. Let it be something we can really sink our teeth into and guide your life about. So Thor is here as a friend and as a fellow game designer.
Yeah.
As I've been saying to you guys for the past couple of weeks, I'm trying to put together a card game loosely based around the cosplay community, and Thor's been spending hours on certain days just helping me figure out what mechanics are working and what's not. And now we've sort of we've hit a point where we're both like, we need to make a lot of games.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean that's. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just that, like, the flow
of making the games.
Yeah.
You get to be the guy that makes the decisions. So, while I don't necessarily want to get into like what kind of games we are making and what they look like and how they play, what do you think your three favorite tabletop games are?
Boom, baby.
Oh, wait, here's Jamie. Okay, we'll continue this in a moment. Hey, Jamie, how are you?
I am good.
Hey.
Glad to hear it.
Hello, Thor. How you doing, buddy?
So, Jamie, what do you got going on today? What do you need help with?
Okay, well, first off, I wanted to give you an update. I never did get the ombre. There was a lot of drama with that. The girl who was supposed to do my hair we got into a fight, and she decided, oh, well, you can't have your refund, but you can use it at my store. So, anyway, long story short of it is, I just got my hair colored the right way.
Okay, well, looks great. For those of you who weren't here the other time that Jamie called in, we had a discussion about what an ombre is, other than a gentleman who is Spanish and is spoken about. So while it's not the ombre, I think we can all agree that you made a great hair decision. Although I'd like to hear more about what you fight with a hairstylist over.
It was really, she said she'd call me in 2 days, and I'm like really insecure. She said she'd call me because she said she was going to do the photography at my wedding.
Right.
She'd get back to me with a quote, in 2 days. Well, 3 days went by, and I haven't heard jack crap about it. And I'd given this lady $500 as a deposit, and so I called her 4 times. She said I called her 9, and I need to stop calling her studio, and if I want my money back, I can use it as a store credit, which they do a lot of stuff in the stores. We're just gonna, me, my roommate, and my fiance are all gonna go get massages.
So you've got $500 in store credit to someone who's already reneged on one of their business deals with you.
Pretty much. I just hope she keeps her word. We shall see.
Do you have any written proof that you gave her $500 for a certain service?
Yes, I have 2 receipts.
Oh, you could small claims court it if you wanted to. She can't make you make it store credit.
Yeah, that's a raw deal.
Yeah, she's just being a dick.
She really is.
And she can't force you to, if it was a deposit for services.
Well, let's move to something a little less heavy that doesn't have anything to do with money. What's going on in your life that might be a little more lighthearted that doesn't involve actual court cases?
Okay, I actually have a question for Thor.
Okay.
Are you from Australia?
No. See, the Hollywood does this thing where instead of casting people from where they're supposed to be, they do it wrong and they cast from the other part of the world. So Thor's really from Norway and should have been cast by in a Norwegian part. I read for it, but Chris got it.
Really? You read for Thor?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
No, so I was I didn't have the hair and stuff then, and I was also way younger. So I think if we had read again today, it would have been a different story.
Now that the movie's already been made, hindsight's 20/20, guys.
But no, I'm not from Australia. I'm from Norway. Oops, sorry.
Whoa, we got a phone emergency. Perfect timing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Thor's got an acting call to take. Hold on, what was that, Jamie?
I said I can hear you, but just barely. You're breaking up. I don't know if it's just on my end or what. I have you on a tablet.
Oh, it's part that I can't. Oh man, guessing with the sound-related technical issues on the broadcast is near impossible. In that sometimes it's on your end, sometimes it's on my end, sometimes it's one thing or another. But yes, Thor is from Norway. He's actually a translator. If you were ever to watch anything on Netflix that has a Norwegian translation, the subtitles may have actually been written by him. So.
Oh no, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Well, someday we might have a Norwegian follower here. But yeah, he lives in Hollywood. He's a little ways away, and he's taking a call from his manager right now because
Oh dear.
big time Hollywood stuff.
Exactly. Stuff I just could not tell you anything about.
Yeah. Was there anything that you actually wanted advice on, or I mean, because we can go
really,
into.
I was really curious where Thor was from because my fiance is from Australia.
Right. Well,
So I was curious if we lived near each other, if he was from Australia or not.
I
But I just
mean-
wanted to say hi, and give y'all an update on the hair and everything.
Well-
And the wedding is going good. I need to give an update though. Next week at this time, I should know, hopefully, whether my fiance gets approved for his visa because he goes in next Monday. It'll be Tuesday for him, for his embassy interview.
well,
So that's pretty good.
we all wish him luck. I hesitate on the thoughts and prayers thing because I don't typically do thoughts and prayers when there could be real action taken. But we wish him luck, and we hope he gets his green card, visa, passport, whatever, all the millions of paperworks that he needs to do.
Oh, you would not believe the paperwork we've gone through. Holy crap.
Is it a visa situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing. It was quite the endeavor.
So
It had harder for you though because you didn't come on a K1 visa, did you? You're not. I don't know if you're married or not. None of my business.
No, I didn't marry. I came on a what's called an extraordinary ability visa. It's what they give
Oh, wow.
to superheroes from other continents to be able to legally take work in the States.
extraordinary ability.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It just means you're like it's supposed to mean you're top 2% in the world in your field, but like my field was BS. So it wasn't like,
You came on like underwater basket weaving, like.
yeah, no, it wasn't quite that, but it wasn't acting.
I like using them.
underwater basket weaving.
It was a certain skill set that's useful in particular to the adult industry. We're not actually at liberty to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
So, well, we appreciate you calling in, Jamie, and we wish the best for your fiance. We've only got about 8 minutes left, so we're going to spend the rest of the time talking about games and
That
recommendations.
is totally fine. I appreciate you choosing me to talk. I really do. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you don't mind, next Monday I'd like to let everyone know what the answer is.
What the answer is?
Yeah, for the embassy.
Oh yeah, sure.
Good
Yeah,
luck with that.
call back in on Monday, or
Yeah.
comment or do whatever we need to do. Cool. Well, thank you, Jamie, and have a good night.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Peace. Old God blessings.
Old God blessings. So, that was a nice call in from Jamie. We're all wishing her and her fiance, her Australian fiance, soon to be hopefully American fiance, good luck with the visa situation. Now, back to the board gaming thing. Let's do like a top. Let's do a top five tabletop board/card games for a game night that we think everyone here should go out and buy or try. What do you think
from
is
us?
Yeah, what do you think
our
is
list?
like number? I guess we could start at the number one since that'll probably be the first one that comes to mind instead of trying.
Well, let's do 5. I'm not sure. I wanna
Just
place
5
them.
between-
just the 5 best games we
Okay.
can think of that we want to do.
All right.
I think Mystic Veil.
Mystic Veil is definitely on my list for sure.
That is a great game.
I would
I like that a lot.
I would like to go. I'm thinking about if I can get a couple extra minutes with Nerdbot. I want to make a game of the year sort of summary and be like, Mystic Veil is the game you need to buy.
Yeah.
From 2016, go and buy it and the expansion pack, and I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
As
sure.
if we're each gonna do 5, I think I want to recommend.
I thought it was 5 total.
Well, we could do 5 total.
Oh,
We've been playing a lot of Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
And I think that one's got a lot of replay value.
Yeah, that's fun.
For some reason I kind of like it better without the expansions.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, the vanilla version is still very good.
Yeah.
And the expansions are you're just trying to sell more stuff, and they're like,
Yeah,
you're
totally.
tacking on top of. But yeah, no, I like it because I'm also a huge fan of just Forgotten Realms and
Right.
the old books and just D&D in general. So it just fits that. Plus, it's an interesting game on top of it. So it's nice. I like it.
If anybody can, or if Lynn is watching right now, I want to say thank you to Lynn for actually sending me my copy of Lords of Waterdeep, because we've been making the most of it. Let's see, what else comes to mind? You did not like the DC deck builder game.
Not that version.
Right.
It felt just super. Like it felt frustrating to play. If a game is frustrating, even though you're doing like the best you could do that turn, it's like, okay, why am I playing this again? Am I having a good time? Like it's not that it's not like I have to win. It's just like you are just being knocked. Your ability to even do anything constructive is being hurt, and then you're sort of not even participating.
Yeah, I think that particular set I have is full of attack. It's full of really aggressive cards and not full of enough defensive cards to make up for it. And so we ended up playing a game where you just felt hopeless.
Yeah, you just didn't have the resources available when it was your turn. I also think it might have had something to do with playing more of the players than we should have.
Yeah.
Because more people had a time to hurt you by the time it came back around.
Sure.
But I have had fun with those types of deck builders before.
Right.
I'm not sure if it was the Marvel one or another DC one.
There's a different DC one, and I think there's a little more well balanced.
And I like Dominion and stuff. It's a great game too.
I want to play Dominion. It's on my Amazon wish list, but I don't.
I'll play with you when you
have
get
a hold of it yet.
Yeah.
All right, what's a third game that comes to mind? Or actually, I guess that would
Dominion be the third one.
Dominion. All right, I need to get Dominion.
Yeah, Dominion is if it's talking about card games, that's like because the replayability is huge because there's all these different cards that you play with. The only problem with Dominion that I've had, and I've only ever actually played the base set, so maybe that's just a problem there, but it just kind of becomes sort of obvious once you played it a couple of times what the optimal choice is.
Right.
And once you get to that level, you're not really playing the game anymore. You're just determining
going
the
through
best
the
choice and then doing the best choice, and then whoever gets lucky gets the game, and that's not that much fun. But I think the expansions probably help that.
Yeah. Another one that we've been playing a lot is Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Oh, that's such a good game.
Yeah, which we've had extremely one-sided games happen one way and extremely one-sided games happen the other way. It's a 6-player game in which at some point there's a story being told. At some point in the story, one of the 6 players gets basically abducted and used as the bad guy against the other 5. And sometimes it ends up in just like this crazy beatdown with 5 players beating the shit out of this one guy.
Right.
And sometimes it ends up with this one guy just having so much power that he just destroys you all. And we've seen both sides of that.
I've seen both sides, yeah.
But it's also 50 different campaigns out of the box.
Right, and then 100 with the expansion.
With the expansion, 100 different stories you can be told through the game.
And and the way the game's set up, how it all it builds differently every time.
Yeah.
I like those discovery games because those are super replayable. And like Catan, the expansions where like you don't know what's in the ocean until. In fact, I'm gonna say Catan as the 4th.
Yeah, I mean, Settlers of Catan, I think is the new. I don't know.
I don't want to say Monopoly. But
it's the new base for board games. Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride. I think if you go to a gaming convention, there's always going to be an active game of that, if not an active copy that you can rent at some point and just take it out from a rental place and set a table up and have somebody know how to play it.
Yeah. Well, they're saying, hey, deck builders, Forgotten Realms is amazing, of course. Except D&D is amazing. How about Guess Who or Clue? Clue is kind of like House on the Haunted Hill reminds me a little bit of Clue, but it's not really at all the same.
Yeah. Betrayal is more like...
But you're in a Victorian house, you're playing this person is or is not bad.
Yeah. The premise with Clue is that the lights go off, Mr. Body gets murdered, and then the lights come back on and you have to figure out who it is.
You go to these rooms and you have to try to figure out what's going on.
At Betrayal at House on the Hill, the lights never come back on.
No.
It's just people just keep getting murdered.
And then you die.
Yeah. Finding out who it is only half the battle.
Yeah.
So Chris, I mean, Jenga, You're talking about all either party games or family board games, which are fun.
Right.
But I am so tired of Cards Against Humanity.
Ugh.
If you guys are gonna go out and like play Cards Against Humanity, make sure it's with a friend's set and you don't invest in it yourself, because honestly, there's no reason not to just sit there and tell racist jokes to each other if you're gonna be playing Cards Against Humanity.
I mean, it's a brilliant game because it's wildly successful and just appeals to just the basest of humor that we can all share. But you've played it, if you played it 4 or 5 times,
Yeah.
you've heard all the dick jokes and the Jew jokes and all the things, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah. So, guys, that's our recommendations. We got Mystic Vale, Lords of Waterdeep, Dominion,
House,
Betrayal at House on the Hill,
Settlers.
and then Settlers of Catan. And I would even, to me, Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride are the same category of. They come in a package.
Yeah.
They're the.
I just prefer resource ones.
Yeah. So try those both out, and if you want to get a game that's just really going to put you above all your friends, go buy Mega Civ. Because
I played it yesterday.
yeah, you'll get to play it once a year, if you can find 8 participants. And
It's 5 to 18 players. It takes anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to complete a round. Usually around 8 if everyone knows what they're doing. And it's 8,000 years of human history in your hands to forge your empire. It's amazing.
It's honestly maybe a little too much for me. So, so Thor, is there anything that you want to plug and have people either follow your Twitter, your social media? Do you want to tell people about upcoming projects that you're in, maybe television shows you've been featured in?
I would say Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is a great show. You should totally watch that.
Guys.
I may or may not be on that show. Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow and whatever, it's at Thornai everywhere. That's THORKNAI. Instagram, Twitters, Facebooks, all of the things.
So guys, go follow Thor, and we're gonna call it a night. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Nikki and to Jamie for contributing to the actual faces part of the broadcast. I'm sorry it's a short one tonight, but we'll get you again on Thursday at nooner. It'll be a nooner on Thursday. So guys, we'll see you then. Miss you. Love you. Baby.
Had you died in your arms tonight? It must have been something you said. I should have walked away. I should have walked away.